So you're starting to get pretty serious about buying a home. You've been looking at homes online, maybe have even been to a few open houses, and you're ready to take the next step in moving forward. But you have no idea about how long the entire process takes. And that's exactly what we'll be covering here today. What's up? I'm Andrew Castelo with Keller Williams Realty out here in Sacramento, California, and we're going to be going over how long the entire home buying process actually takes. So when it comes to the timeline of buying a home, it really depends. Now, I know that's not exactly what you wanted to hear, but it's the truth. Every buying situation is different because, well, everyone's different. Some people, they have a house that they need to sell before they can buy. Some people are in a lease, and some people have a lot of flexibility and they can move really quickly through the entire process. Now, there is an average time for each step along the way to home ownership, and we're gonna go over that right now. Number one, find a realtor. Sit down with a realtor to review your situation. It should be an educational, relaxed consultation. A realtor should review local market statistics with you to let you know how long homes are staying on the market. They should also let you know how many offers on average homes are getting. Are homes selling for more or less than what they're listed at? And they should also review what type of homes you're looking for, asking you detailed questions of what's important to you, so that way it can narrow down the home search process. Also, how long the whole closing process takes in your area. Knowing this will give you a realistic idea of what's going on in your local market. That way it can help the decision-making process go by a lot smoother and faster. Number two is get pre-approved with a lender. This is a very important process before shopping for a home. It's not like getting a loan for a car where they just run your credit. There's a lot more involved in that. A good lender will review your financial situation. They'll go over your debt, income, all of your assets. They typically ask for your last 3 months of bank statements, last 2 years of tax returns, also any W-2s or 1099s. Once you get them all the information that they need, they can run all that through their system and get you a formal pre-approval for the maximum amount that you're allowed to borrow. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to buy a house at that maximum amount. It's just good to know where you stand. The lender should review different loan programs that are available to you for your specific situation. They'll be able to review how much you should be putting down, what your monthly payments will look like, also how much property taxes, if there's any other taxes or assessments along with the property. This process takes about a week on average, depending on how fast you can get things to the lender, but knowing all this information is good and will help you feel confident in moving forward with the home buying. Number three is start shopping. Now, this part can take anywhere between 1 week all the way up to a few months, depending on how active you are and your realtor are. This should be a fun, exciting experience. It's fun to view different homes and different neighborhoods. This is when things start to feel very real at this point. Your realtor will help navigate you through this process and educate you along the way. So don't be afraid to ask them a lot of questions. Even if you feel like it's a dumb question, just ask them anyways. So I hope you choose a realtor that you like and you're comfortable with, because you'll be spending a lot of time talking with them. Number four is contract to close. Now, you found a home that you really like and you want to make an offer on it, so your realtor preps up the offer and then sends it out to the listing agent. The offer and negotiating process can take anywhere between 1 to 7 days on average to come to an agreement with you and the seller. Once you come to an agreement on price and terms, escrow is opened up. On average here in my area, escrow takes about 30 days. Now, I've had clients that have done it a lot faster than that, and it took them 14 days, some even longer, up to 45, even 60 days. During the escrow process is when you get inspections done and appraisal done, and the lender dials in the formal loan approval. Now, I'm not gonna go into a lot of details of what those things are. Those are for another video. As far as the inspections go, they typically take anywhere between 7 to 14 days to complete everything. The loan and appraisal take anywhere between 14 to 7 days on average to complete. Now, you typically sign all of your closing documents about 1 to 3 days before the closing deadline. Once the escrow company records the transaction with the county, it's officially done. Congratulations, you are a homeowner and you get your keys. So to wrap up, the entire process can take anywhere between 30 to 60 days on average. Again, could be less, it could be more, depending on your situation. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel, and feel free to check out more videos for all things real estate. Thanks, and hope to see you soon. Bye.